Greetings from the Center for Celiac Research and Treatment in Massachusetts General Hospital. I thought that was a good time to really reassume what's happening at the center. People, were aware that like any other research operation, we also shut down and wondering, what's the status of the situation. To be honest with you, we never did shut down the labs. We did repurpose our research using our expertise that have been the backbone of our research for the celiac, and gluten-related disorder pipeline to try to help in our very little contribution with the COVID-19 situation. And indeed, our labs really were the first one to start, together with many other colleagues here at MGH, collecting samples for people that were floating into the hospital, including kids, with suspected or confirmed COVID-19 infection. And, because we're learning on the go with this infection, trying to find targets for new treatments and vaccines, we've been acquiring a lot of information about this virus. They translate in few publications. The most important probably related to the fact that, contrary to the general wisdom, we found out that kids are not spared by this infection, even if their symptoms seem to be milder than adults. Of course, these have a lot of repercussion in terms of social and educational aspect of the story, particularly now they are in the midst of the reopening of the schools. But after this initial, repurposing the lab, and while still working on many projects with celiac disease that could be implemented remotely, we've been, of course, continuing to, explore some of the ongoing research, preclinical and clinical, that is occurring at the center. And now that, in the past 3 months, we've been slowly reopening the labs, and now we're in full gear. The same happened to our research pipeline that is in full gear. And to the point in which not only we continue our CDGEM study, this very important prospective study of kids at risk for celiac disease that never stopped, as I told you before, because we could work remotely, but also implementing a series of studies focused on the immunological aspect of celiac disease. And, more recently, because allowed by our institution, started the clinical trials for treatment complementary to the gluten-free diet, like the trial for larazotide that is in phase 3, or exploratory experiments and clinical trials with the industrial partner to have more insights on why the immune system goes in the wrong direction and develop this autoimmune inflammation and what we can do about it. And there are another couple of clinical trials that are up and running right now. So to summarize, we never stopped. We have been as busy like never before, not only to maintain our research pipeline in celiac disease and gluten-related disorders, but also to pitch in and help the scientific community to really get more insights on this COVID-19 pandemics. And our contribution, I believe, led to some very important data that have been instrumental for the COVID-19 pandemic in kids. I would say keep sustaining us. You can always find the news about our activities on our website. So stay tuned, stay in touch, stay well, stay safe.